Yeah, my name is Richard Brown, aka Chabano Nkani. I was actually born in Kingston. Um, you know, then at an early age I went to Christina, Manchester. From there I went to Spalding, Clarendon. I lived there for a number of years before I moved back to Kingston, to spend some time with my mom. Well, actually, I went to St. Andrew Technical, so after going back to Kingston, went to Marvel at all age, passed my technical entrance. From there, that took me on to St. Andrew Technical. You know, After leaving St. Andrew Technical, I landed my first job at West Indies Paper Products. That's off Ashnine Road, in 3 Miles area. I was what you call a die maker. We design corrugated and folding cartons, for West Indies Paper Products. I've always, liked singing. From a tender age, people always, tell me that, how much I can sing. So after, leaving the job at West Indies Paper Products, I decided to, pursue a career in music. From there, I got hooked up with Byron Murray. And from there, the rest is history, as I would say. Well, Byron Murray is one of the prominent producers from way back in the early 2000s. He was the manager of Mr. Vegas. He controlled the label, In the Streets Records, where you found acts like Alazid, Hawkeye, guys like those, Lady G. So I met up with Byron Murray, a few years earlier because as I know him, he used to be the road manager at, Main Street Records, which I used to frequent sometime because of my affiliation with a good friend Hawkeye, Christopher Simmet. Because of Hawkeye, he normally take me to Main Street Records where we used to hang out, and that's how I first, get to know Byron Murray. My first song was Showers of Blessings. My second song was a song I did on the Be Rich record label, for a prominent producer, Richard Shams Brownie. My record label is I Love Springs Records. I've done, quite a number of recordings on that label. My first production on the I Love Springs record label was a rhythm they call, I called Escape. That rhythm, featured artists such as Luciana, Warrior King. My good friend Hawkeye was on that rhythm, and a few others. My first album, my debut album, that came out back in 2017. The album was produced by myself, and I had some contribution by Richard Shams Brownie. That album was released, by Vpol Distribution, as I said before, back in 2017. It's available, on all digital platforms right now. So, if you need a copy, you can always go to, any digital platform, your favorite digital platform, and you can buy a copy there. Okay, so my latest project, Father. Okay, how that got started, someone I know, kind of really encouraged me, should I say, or persuaded me to actually do a gospel song. It's actually my first gospel song, and because of his encouragement and stuff like that, I actually, went ahead. I wrote the song, after writing the song, people were impressed with it, so I continue from there, and it is what it is right now. Okay, so Father, right now, we have a video on YouTube. Also, we are promoting it on Instagram, Facebook, and some new materials, I'm working on also right now. One of them is I Pray, which is something, it's in the pipeline. You can look out for it, it's coming soon. Another one is Cover Me, that should be releasing in another couple of months. You can reach me at Chabano Nkani. That's ChabanonKani. All right, so I try to make it simple. At Chabano Nkani, that's on IG, that's for Twitter, and that's for my YouTube channel, also Facebook.